As you probably, maybe, possibly remember from last time, we made it so that there's a turret in the middle, and every time you click, it shoots a bullet. Next, we're going to code in the enemies. So, first we're going to want to paint a new sprite. We'll make this one red. Decrease the outline. We'll make it a little wider. This is just basic. You can make it whatever you want. And then we'll just make a black box and put it in the middle. There we go. We'll shrink it down a little. Yeah, this is our enemy, and this is what it's gonna look like. So you want to, of course, just put in a when flag clicked. That's pretty much always what you want to do. Make sure to save regularly, otherwise you might lose some precious progress. So you want to hide, because this is an enemy. You want it to not, like, it's going to be cloned. So you want to put a create clone of myself in a forever loop. Then you want to put the weight in. But you can set these to whatever you want. We're gonna make it a random, because that makes it more fun. You don't know when the enemies are gonna come out. Every 0.33 seconds means every third of a second, and I'm gonna make it 2. And then you go to when I start as a clone, because you're cloning yourself. You want to, of course, make it show, because you don't want invisible, unhittable enemies. And then you want to set it to go to random position. And then you want it to point towards the turret. And then you want to repeat until touching edge, so that the enemy touches the edge. Repeat until touching edge. This might seem a bit extreme, but it's not really. Move -1000 steps. But that could mean it ends up not pointing towards the player or turret. So you also want to put in a point towards turret. And then in a forever, you want it to go towards the turret or the player. So move 10 steps just here and point towards turret. There we go. And then you want to put 2 ifs. If then and another if then. So if touching turret, if touching bullet, delete this clone. You want to put that in both of them. And this is where you create your first variable. So just quickly delete that. And then make a new variable and name it life. And then you want to change life by -1. And now, and you can also shoot. It's pretty difficult right now because you have to wait 1 second. So since the minimum is 0.333 seconds, we'll set it to that. So now you can always hit the enemy, even if they come out nearly instantly after you can shoot. So no matter what, you will always be on the same amount of HP. So we should probably fix that. And we'll do that by doing something very simple. When this is clicked, set life to, and set the amount you want. I'm gonna give you 5 lives for this. And then you can make a forever if equal to 1. What equal? Life. Except it's not 1, it's 0. Sorry. If life equal to 0, then you want to stop everything because you don't want the game to keep running after you die. And now that we've done that, we are nearly done. So this deletes when it hits the bullet. But do you really want bullets to pierce? Did you see that? I hit 2 at once. And there we go, it happened again. I can hit 2 bullets because they pierce. So we want to do something very similar to this. We can just duplicate this, except you make it sprite 1. Speaking of which, we should probably rename this to enemy. So now, if touching enemy, it will delete. So yeah, it can't pierce. You can make it also very similar, like even closer, by doing 0.01, and then it will, yep, there we go. But that might be too close. See how it doesn't always do it? If it does that, then you should increase it by just a little. Let's see if it works now. No, so 0.1 seems to be the minimum. So we'll set it to that. Anyway, we're getting closer to the end now. Now it will hit, and now what we need to do is make a score system. So when this is clicked, we'll set score, so change this to score to 0 because you don't want to start with score, and then we'll set it here, if touching bullet, change score by 1. So now look, you get score every time you kill an enemy. And there you go, we are pretty much done. You can add whatever you want. Yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. You have now made a full game. And yeah, now you can hit share. And you can write the instructions, notes and credits. Please credit me, please. Yeah, and now you have just, yeah, you have now just made a full game. Bye.